HCC's drama department recently staged a production of William Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors. Director John Corley explains why the play was ideal for this theater and this troupe of actors.
We've been in this building for about 2 years, but we've not been able to do anything of a large scale, big set. And so I told Anthony O'Reilly, who is our theater production manager, that I really wanted to do something where we really, set design, light design, costume design, and all of that. And so this play allows us to do all of that. So it's a great atmosphere for our students to be around all these designers. And of Shakespeare's plays, it's one of his shortest and one of his most accessible. So I think the audience will really enjoy it because it's very, very funny. I love directing Shakespeare. It's my favorite thing to direct, and I love directing it with students because you see a lot of light bulbs go off as we go through it, and they just really, really have enjoyed working on this.
Cast members share insights they gained from the run.
Shakespeare is definitely different from my past acting experiences in that the dialogue is a totally different form of English than we speak today. It's very similar in that the raw passion and emotion is still there, it's just put through a different filter. Shakespearean text has no subtext, and so everything is just stated right there.
I haven't done too much Shakespeare, so the lines are a lot harder to learn. It's a lot harder to learn Shakespearean lines because we don't speak in that language. So I had a difficult time with that, but it's really fun. The poetic language is beautiful, and it's a nice rhythm to have in your head.
It's such a different language that it's really hard to portray exactly what you're saying to the audience. So you have to be very obvious about every single line because you want the story to be portrayed as clearly as possible. But it's hard. You can do that easily with just a normal play, but with Shakespeare, it's definitely something you got to work very hard on the way you say every line.
This is similar to other acting experiences in the sense that everything else is basically the same except the language and the motions that you're doing. Some of them are a little unexpected in where they're placed in the lines, and it's different from, well, of course, the language. Iambic pentameter is really complicated. There's a certain pattern, unstressed syllables, stressed syllables. It can be a headache when you first, try and take on the task.
Theater has done a lot for my life. It's made me more confident. I feel like I'm a lot more sure of myself. When I'm speaking to other people, it helps in class, when I speak in front of class. It's something I want to pursue and continue doing. I love it so much, and just makes me happy all around.
It's definitely enriched my life in that I'm more confident in the way I walk or talk, approach people, the way I feel about myself. It has definitely enriched that. And it's helped me in my academic career a lot because it's taught me to time manage. You have to work, you have to get your homework done so you can have fun later at rehearsal.
Definitely adds a little bit of interesting insight into how people act. Trying to be on stage, trying to act like someone else can really be an eye-opening experience when you start talking to your friends who kind of act similar to that in some ways, so you can sort of relate to people better, it seems.
I'm planning on doing acting for a good amount of my life. It's definitely my career path. So, and HCC, I've learned crazy amounts of acting experience from, and I love acting here, and I hope to translate that experience to other ventures in the future.
To learn more about fine arts at Houston Community College, visit www.hccs.edu. For HCC Beat, I'm Stacee Hawkins.